I watch how easily racism is minimized and dismissed amongst those I've known my entire life, so I can only imagine the comments I'm about to receive. People talk about Carmelo Anthony like he just randomly pulled a knife and stabbed some innocent kid who was minding his own business. That's not what happened. Austin Metcalf was a racist thug and bully who, by the sounds of listening to his dad, came from a long line of white supremacists. If your natural defense to this racism is what about Carmelo's past, then I see we still have a long way to go before eradicating racism in this country. If only we treated it like pedophilia. Oh wait, that doesn't seem to be a deal breaker for many either, seeing their defense of Epstein and his buddy Trump. According to evidence the defense presented in court, Austin and Hunter Metcalf had a history of fighting, bullying, aggression, and racist behavior. The defense brought up their arrest involving racist graffiti that reportedly included Heil Hitler and kill all blacks. I'm sorry, but you don't get to just gloss over that. Kill all blacks! Carmelo is black. And yes, it absolutely matters. Then again, we know how triggering it is to say, Black Lives Matter. I'll have every racist from here to Timbuktu in my comment section. I wouldn't be surprised if that actual saying is racist origins. I've heard it since I was a child and will research after posting. The defense also presented videos reportedly taken from Austin's own phone showing him hitting a black kid in the face after the kid told him to stop filming, hitting another kid in the back of the head, choking someone in a weight room, and cheering while a friend chased and tackled a black kid while calling him racist names. There was also evidence presented about racial slurs in Austin holding a butterfly knife while threatening another student. Then, there is the history of fighting and aggression. Austin and Hunter were arrested when they were 10 after allegedly assaulting a girl. According to what was presented in court, she accidentally touched Austin's face. He got angry and shoved her hard enough that she ended up at the hospital with bruising and shoulder pain. People who actually knew Austin described him as aggressive and easily triggered. His fighting reportedly almost got him kicked off the football team. And here's probably the most important part. According to the defense, Carmelo had already personally seen Austin and Hunter involved in a fight. He wasn't judging Austin based on something he read on Facebook after the fact. He already knew at least one of these brothers had a reputation for aggression and starting fights. Now fast forward to the tent. Carmelo refuses to leave. Things get heated. According to Carmelo, Austin puts his hands on him first. Most of you claim it's just a shove. Tell that to the young girl Austin hospitalized with a shove. First lesson we learned is to keep our hands to ourselves. But imagine that. A racist white person becomes enraged when a black guy doesn't submit to his demands to move. Instead of realizing he wasn't the authority and had zero power to make anyone leave or move, he becomes angry and attacks Carmelo, of course. Here come the sympathizers saying, why didn't Carmelo just leave the tent? Sound familiar? History doesn't repeat itself, but it sure does rhyme. The burden of de-escalating an emotional regulation is placed on the black boy who was shoved and not the racist white bully who actually attacked him first. We will get to proportionality next. I know your playbook and realize you're itching to attack me. Now Carmelo has a few seconds to figure out what is about to happen. That's it. A few seconds. People keep saying it was only a shove. Okay, and how exactly was Carmelo supposed to know it was only going to be a shove? Or was it like the shove that Austin once gave the little girl he hospitalized? He was also arrested for that act of violence at the age of 10. Would Austin have killed Carmelo if Carmelo didn't stab him? I don't know. Neither do you. And most importantly, neither did Carmelo. Maybe Austin shoves him once and walks away. Maybe he keeps swinging. Maybe Maybe his brother jumps in. Maybe Carmelo gets seriously hurt. Maybe something worse happens. Maybe Austin kills him like he said he wanted to do to all blacks and clearly showed he had the propensity to do with his violent past. He had a well-documented history of violent acts. Not just